2 years ago, my husband and I and our dog Mowgli moved to Las Vegas. After 2 years of living in our home, our dog Mowgli came down with some really strange symptoms. We saw our energetic, goofy dog's health change almost overnight. After spending thousands of dollars trying to diagnose his limping, coughing, drooling, loss of muscle mass in his hind legs, extreme weight loss, and constant vomiting, we were stunned at what we found. In late April, my husband was outside in our backyard with Mowgli. Our backyard backs up to a public walking path, and on that path, he saw a golf cart drive by with liquid sloshing around in the back, preparing to spray an area near our home. Once the golf cart drove by, Mowgli immediately started coughing, drooling, and later vomited every single day for almost 2 weeks. After contacting the HOA, we found the name of the product being sprayed behind our home was Roundup. The active ingredient, glyphosate. According to a study performed in 2012, the use of pesticides in lawns and parks helped increase the rate of cancer lymphoma in dogs by 70%. Symptoms of weed killer poisoning include burns or rashes around the mouth or nose, uncontrolled drooling, gastric problems, loss of appetite, lethargy, fits, or seizures. Unfortunately, Mowgli wasn't the only one getting sick in the neighborhood. Numerous people reached out on my post on Nextdoor. Families were getting headaches, dogs were contracting strange rashes on their nose and mouth, and numerous cats had contracted mouth cancer. This wasn't just affecting Mowgli. There were owners that believed their pets' lives were cut short due to the spraying happening in our neighborhoods. Summerlin has over 150,000 residents. What was this doing to our health long term? Dogs' noses possess up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to about 6 million in us. It's very possible that the dogs were picking up the environmental toxins quicker than the humans living in the area. What was even crazier was an article I found with residents in a neighborhood in California believing the numerous dogs falling ill in their community was also from the spraying of pesticides. The dogs in the photo looked eerily similar to the way Mowgli was starting to look. A University of Washington study showed that exposure to glyphosate, the active ingredient in the weed killer Roundup, increases the risk of some cancers by more than 40%. Just this Saturday, the CDC released a study that showed more than 80% of urine samples drawn from children and adults in a U.S. health study contained the weed-killing chemical linked to cancer, a finding that scientists have called disturbing and concerning. So what can we do right now? If you live in a homeowners association, contact them. Ask them what products they're using around the neighborhood and ask them for a spray schedule to see how often those products are being used and when. If you're not happy with the answer about what products they're using, then gather neighbors and enact a change. You can do it. We did it. As for Mowgli, he's slowly recovering and he's very happy to live so close to a forest these days. He still has a lot of weight to gain back. He lost over 30 pounds, but he's no longer vomiting or drooling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you can make a change in your community.